Don't let no one lie to you. Haiti wants justice, not amnesty. Let me repeat. Do not let anybody lie to you. Do not let anybody manipulate you and make you feel this is the national consensus. No. The truth is, they never forgave the international. From day one when they stepped foot intervention, they never forgave none of those interventions that went wrong. They remembered every crime that was committed. And organ harvesting, that was the score that broke the camel's back. They're not forgiving that. No, they're not forgiving that. They're not forgiving the tactic that was used to remove organs out of people. They're not forgetting all these airplanes in the sky with organs of their fellow citizens. They're not forgetting the poison the people to remove their organ. And they cannot unsee what they saw, those bones. Okay? Now, I don't know what they thought they were doing when Flip the Pond went and showed that piece. I guess it went bad, and someone gave him that advice. So, huh, why don't you just show them the whole drug thing and show them the human being bones? That shit backfired big time, major panicking in the background. It was so major panicking that all of the Western embassy read up with soldiers, got soldiers all around them. They know that shit is unacceptable. To turn a damn country into an organ harvesting factory, that's an effed up economic, man. The first black nation to free itself from slavery. This is the best that the advisors of the so-called civilized world can do with that country to turn the country into a little organ harvesting factory. Human beings are viewed sliced open like meat, kidney, liver, hearts, joints, hips, spinal cords. Really? This is the best they have for this place? The fact that they think this can be, I mean, come on now. Yeah, that's a lot of them. But the thing is, it's not sustainable. It's not sustainable. It's just not a sustainable economic. Because sooner or later, you're going to have big pockets full of dead corpses. You live in a hurricane prone area. What happened is a big fucking hurricane go through and expose a few pits. All you need is one good fucking hurricane. Hoof, blow the butt and expose some pit. So what happened when we have pits that have hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dead bodies in it? How do we explain this off? They're going to be pits. And the pits are going to tell the story. Because the reason is the ones that are organ harvested from the Western world. Yes, I said the Western world. These are white doctors down there, by the way. That's organ harvesting, these Haitians. The Vivant, they just utilize snatching people off the street, bringing them to them doctors that split them open like wild animals. Even slavery, that didn't go down in slavery. So we don't know what this is. There's a lot of people that don't know what to call this because that didn't go down in slavery. In slavery, slaves wasn't sliced and the organs wasn't taken out. You didn't have factories of actual human bodies being consumed as cattle. This is really grotesque. And you have some big names involved in this. This shit right there, anybody name attached to this shit, their name done on the world stage. Done. And you got some high profile name attached to this fuckery down there. Damn. That's the best they had to offer? Took the oldest black republic, decided that the people will be used for their organs, and the land of these people, their crops will be destroyed, and they will be fed poison that will kill them, which will speed up the process to remove these organs out of them. And the lands that these people are supposed to grow crop that they will grow drugs. that they would go ahead and turn into an organ harvesting narco state. That's basically what the Western advisors have literally done over there to the oldest black republic. Turned the whole country into a narco state and a human harvesting plantation. That's basically what they've done here in real time. And when they were exposed, when the image of the weeds and the cocaine and the human harvesting was exposed in the outrage, they try to whitewash it. Oh, those are not weed. Some bullshit plant they said is, but everybody that smoke weed already know weed. Okay. Oh, those are not human bones. Those are chicken bones. When the fuck did a chicken have big femur bones? When the fuck did a chicken have bones that look like humans? When the fuck did chickens start having human skull bones? I mean, it's one thing. It's been rumors for many years that they were over there doing that for the last 50 years, but it was clear as water what they were doing. It was one of these things. Once you see it, you can't go back. And me knowing Haitian people the way I know Haitian people, they're never forgiving that, and they're gonna get justice for that. This shit is not gonna be whitewashed. The international problem have just begun. They don't even realize that. The ones that were participating in narco, their problem have just begun. They don't even know that. The ones that were organ harvesting over there, their problem have just begun. Have just begun. Those doctors down there removing them apart, their problems have just begun. One, they're gonna hit them up mystic style, and they ain't gonna stop. Foot under gas, no brake. Number two, law. Right now, as we speak it, there are over 3-4 million that are fuming that this was going on. And 1 million, foot on the gas, no brake. Because this is what happened when you have over 30 million people and these things happen. The fact that they don't know it's 30 million Haitians still alive is mind boggling. Okay. The fact that they don't know the real head count because they saying some bullshit. Oh, 12 million, 15 million. I said, bitch, let's way past that. Let's keep it gangster. Every Haitian born before 19, I would say 70, who had mom and dad, they came from 10, 12, 15, 20 family. Literally. They literally came from siblings. They had 10, 12, 15, some people even had 20 siblings. And those siblings went on and did the same fuck thing. We were really extremely good at multiplying. And even when they threw that whole artistic shit at us, we stole our culture. They're still married. They may have autism, but the kids don't have autism. So most of the bullshit biological engineering shit they threw at us, we always bypass them. We have plants and shit that get rid of these things. They just don't know anything about us. They don't know what they need to know about us. They just know all the lies that they have told the world that they themselves end up drinking these lies about us. And we can see, you know. But I do know. Foot on the gas, no brake. No brake. They're going to break their foot up in their ass. They better get the fuck off that terrain. Because that terrain is going to be hot like fucking lava. They're not going to stop. They are few men. They want justice. They want justice. Now that little sound stage, little movie theater, they had a little gorilla barbecue with his little clothes. When I guess when they want about, oh, we want forgiveness. No. Nobody want no forgiveness. That organ harvesting, we need justice for that. We need those people that was like these people open in jail. We need the ones that came up with the whole thought to do that in jail. And legally, it's illegal to grow weed in Haiti. It's illegal to have drugs in Haiti. So how can it be illegal in the book and it's being done openly like this? All of that need to be held accountable. The rules of that land need to be respected here. Okay? No, we can build without the elegance. They need to go. We can build. They ain't offering shit. They ain't did nothing for the place. Okay, I'll be honest, they ain't shit. They ain't did nothing for the place. All they did was bring a whole bunch of crime. So the faster they get their little dirty ass full shit out of the place, the better off everybody would be. Me personally, I give this shit about like we're in what? We're in 2025. We're going 2026. I give about 3 years. I'll say by December 1st, 2029. Everything I love. Y'all better mark your calendar. If Elagos don't get out of there, ain't gonna be one of them alive on this planet. All of their fucking stores, houses, they're not gonna have a fucking army on planet that's gonna be able to hold people back. They're literally gonna slice them and rip them shred by shred. And whatever fucking white entourage over there up in Port-au-Prince thinking they moving in, thinking they're coming to be the new master, the new overlord, they're gonna fucking shred their asses up too. Ain't gonna be nothing to be able to hold. I give them until December 1st, uh 2029. Yeah, I give them that. I give them 3 more years. It's gonna be a slow build up. But by the time December 1st of 2029 get here, it's gonna be on and cracking on this planet. Those white boys over there thinking they're coming to be the new master, thinking that Haiti's their home, over there barking like animals, talking about shit, oh there, baby. They're gonna rip them fucking tongue right from where it starts from the base. They're gonna rip them fucking spinal cords off. They're not shareholders shit. This is an inheritance. People died for this. People cannot hand their inheritance to you. People cannot hand their dinner to you now. Fuck what you want. That ain't gonna go down like that. They're not giving that land up. And they better get their fucking ass out of there. It's not their country. And as quiet as a cat, we know collectively, right about now, they better shut the fuck up when it comes to election. Another thing is, they better shut the fuck up when it comes to Constitution. The place have a Constitution called 1805. If you don't know, now you know. Basically, they better shut the fuck up and keep all that fucking shit to themselves. Because you see, it was all of the bad advice that's got us where we at. You understand me? All the bad guidance that got us where we at right now. That's what got us where um, the brigade, the police, the army, the dirty foot paramilitant, the corrupt politicians, the diplomats from the so-called fake ass, snake ass, about a billion tongue in their mouth, friends, the fake snake ass friends with a billion tongue in their mouth. We ain't got no love for them. Those ain't no fucking friend. Friends don't build. Friends don't fucking put a whole bunch of nails and shit and booby trap a hole and throw you in and throw gas and try to bite you and try to burn your motherfucking ass. That ain't no friend. Okay? The joke is on them. We know y'all not friends. We not friends, motherfuckers. We know that. Your objective is to exterminate us. That's the real objective of the table. Get that bullshit out your head that we don't know that now. Now back to the story. I like when they think that we don't know that. I really like that. I love that when they think we don't know what the real objective is. The real objective is to exterminate us, to move in, take our land, take our resources, and whatever little left to, oh my God, I don't know why. Oh my God, we're sorry. We have a little reservation for y'all. Oh my God. And those people were so nice and so noble because you see, they always have to kill them before you be noble and nice. I don't know if anybody know what's wrong with them. Everywhere they go, they got to kill the people. And then once they kill the people, they reduce them to 1%. And then now they cry how noble and honest and just. It ain't gonna go down like that now. Oh, y'all can bet that. It ain't finna go down like that. No. Not over there. It ain't finna go down like that. Nah. People think I'm playing. It ain't finna go down like that now. They can get their fucking ass off that terrain. That's what they gonna do. Like I said, they got intel hard. December 1st, 2029. Hard like a motherfucker. They better get off that fucking terrain. And all the little fuck ones talking about it. I'm like, hold up, investment. If they're gonna invest, they would have been investing in your fucking ass. How long them in there giving you bad fucked up advice? How long they been in your face? How many motherfucking intervention they did? They're not builders. They're extractionists. Extractionists do not build. Their system is not designed for nation building. Their system is designed for extraction. Why would somebody ask an extraction to build? They don't build. Keyword, they're extractionists. I still hear some deluded, sick, twisted. And then you know what's so crazy? It'd be some elders too. That should know goddamn better. Tell me they got all these spiritual gifts and shit like that, and then you hear them putting them out like 30% need to stay for the people here, and 70% for the. I said, Ain't no 30% for here and 70% for them. It ain't that shit. Mm-mm. That number ain't right. It don't belong to them. Keyword, it don't belong to them. No. Who the fuck would hear somebody's 70% shit that don't belong to them? Do they do that with us? Have they hand us shit that don't belong to us? No. I um I don't think I can knock on any. As a matter of fact, I know for a fact ain't no black race on this planet can go to any white fucking country and help themselves to the most irritable part of the country. Live high on the horse, treat the people like trash, and then tell the people they move it in. Can't happen. So why the fuck they trying to do it here? That's what we trying to understand. We like we can't do that to you. Why you trying to do it here? Everything we can do to you, you trying to do it here. And then you want some bullshit amnesty shit. No, no. Too much crime being committed here, man. We need justice. Now y'all got your little gorilla out there with the flags and shit, talking about forgiveness. It's time for us to get along and shit. And then what the world don't know, those poor people in that inner city where he at, and I'm sure it's being photoshopped and shit, being terrorized with guns and shit. They're gonna do what the fuck they tell them because they got guns pointing at them. They live in that area, you know. Very unfortunate, but that's not Haiti. That's not the voice of Haiti. Now you can go tell yourself a lie and pretend that's the voice of Haiti and get your fucking skull split open, or you can deal with reality and get your fucking ass out that land. It don't belong to you, and we will never open our heart and let you in because this is not the way stuff is done. You don't come into a land, organ harvest, kill the people, bring people from all over the world to contaminate the people with cholera and Lord knows what else. That's not the way it's done here. Nah, you don't come into the land and mow the lawn nonstop and expect for them to like you. We will never like you. We will never, ever, 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 ever open our heart and like you guys because you guys don't belong there. It's simple as that. It's our land. Get the fuck out. There will be no integration. Mark my word. We don't need y'all for development. We really don't. And you know that too. Unfortunately, it's the other way around. You guys need us. But you guys are too busy screaming like we need you. No. I'm like, it's the other fucking way around. The Haitians don't need them. They need the fucking Haitians. It's the other way around, people. It's the other way around, people. The Haitians don't need their fucking asses. They need the fucking Haitian people ass. They need the Haitians so bad that they're trying to force themselves down the Haitian people's throat. But at the end of the day, I'll be honest with you. There'll be no fucking integration, man. Those organ harvesting here, man. We need justice for that. Those homes those people lived in, some of those people spend 10, 20, 30, even 50 years building those homes. What the fuck y'all burn these people out of their home, man? Put them sit under some fucking tent to go beg in their name. And know damn well you weren't gonna do shit for them. You were just gonna pocket the shit. You know. Then bag it, ain't getting shit. I hope you never get a fucking red cent. I hope the planet never give you a fucking penny. Because you're extractions. They ain't got shit. I'll be honest, this ain't got shit to do with Haitians. It really don't. This whole fucking Amensty shit, Haitians ain't the one over there. Um, Organ harvesting. Haitians don't know how to, they don't know how to cut a body open and get all these organs out, hips and joints and livers and kidneys and spinal cords and all kind of like stuff. They don't know how to do that. They don't know how to do that. That's some white boys. That's some international. And you know what's so crazy about it? It's the way they sell it to the world. They act like they're going on medical mission, and they're not going on medical mission, people. They're actually going on actual human harvesting mission. And it's so disgusting that they even show you pictures with them little kids on it. They were like, "Oh my God, yeah." I said, "No, that's not what they're showing you." Those so-called big medical mission. There are many Westerners that have bad heart, kidneys, hips, livers, and all kind of stuff in their body. Their bodies, they're really sick in the inside. I don't know what's wrong with their organs. They need black organs. They need organs. Some of the best organs on planet Earth are actually black people and brown people, and that's the truth. It's not being said. I don't know what's wrong with their organ. They're taking these organs of black and brown people throughout this planet, and that's a dirty truth they can't tell the planet. That is why the first Black Republic, the land, has literally been turned into a goddamn human organ factory where human beings are sliced open, carved up the same way you carve up a cow, a pork, a chicken by the so-called civilized. And these same ones, they understand the heinous of what they did over there, are the ones that really want the amnesty. This amnesty that's being banned about, it's not for you, Haiti. Mm-mm, it's for them. They understood what they did. It's real crime against humanity. Poor people going to sell their little knickknack, snatched up off the street, never going back to their family. A lot of Haitians missing family, only to be put on the table. Sometimes not even given any anesthetic, ripped open, organs removed to put into. Imagine the horror as they're screaming, yelling, they pin down, they look, and it's a white skin next to them. That their organs be removed to put into a white body. It's fucked up. They are going to lose their life. But some kind of Western person need a heart, need a kidney, need a liver. No, there's no waiting list. We can go over there to the factory that's full of livestock to remove the organs. No, that can't be forgiven, you know. And it never will. Get that shit out your head. That's up for forgiveness. No. Them doctors need to go to jail for that. And everybody that participated, that organized that, need to go to jail. The ones that went in there, paid money to get organs from people who did not have a meal in their stomach. A lot of these people died hungry due to these same rules and regulations put by them by the same people that would come in to get the organs off them. Nah, no amnesty. We're not doing amnesty on this here now. Justice need to be served. Those people need to have justice so they may. And there are reasons that we want for them to move on to the next life. That place have an infestation for people that did not move on. That's the real reason why they need to move on. So after justice has been served, there need to be a national. We're going to nationally have to send them away because they were so traumatized. Some of this was done without anesthetic. So we have full blown apparition on that land, all due to the West. You know, they said they came to help. They boiled cholera. They said they came to help, and they released the dogs of raping. They said they came to help, but they were killing the people. They say they came to help, and they were organ harvesting. They say they came to help, and they turned the damn country into a narco state. And now we have a bunch of apparitionists over there. Fucked up. And they don't get why we say no amnesty. Those spirits ain't going nowhere until justice is served. The crazy thing about it, the number of how much of it is over there would make the planet uncomfortable. It makes us uncomfortable to know the sheer volume of them over there that happened to. And that's something? It's such an uncomfortable number that we ourselves are uncomfortable to say it. There are people that know the real number. They start crying and screaming, hitting the wall. Can actually run their hand through, man. That's how much they can taste y'all asses, man. Y'all better get your ass off that terrain. For real talk. Get your ass off that terrain, man. Y'all been nothing but bad news since y'all been there. Y'all did too much, but no amnesty. No fucking amnesty. No amnesty. Justice need to be served for that. That will be my mission. Like, no, we can't forgive that. We need justice for that. Because we're going to need to have a big ceremony to send them away. Right now, they're still floating around here. They didn't go anywhere. They didn't go anywhere, people. We got a nation full of abolitionists. We have a nation full of people who were killed for their organs that never crossed over into the light. I don't know if they're scared of the light. We don't know what the problem is, but over there, have an infestation of it. You know, things should be moving. This areas you go, it looks empty. You blink and it's full of people. You blink again, it's empty. That's when we realized there was a lot of apparitions. We're like, oh shit. It was like an area, there was nobody there. Boom, they blank. And they was tingling like, bah, 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 bah. You can hear the noise, you hear the children, you can smell the food and the bah, 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 and they look back and it was, whoa, what the, what the? And then first when it started happening to the first two or three, they think maybe they were going crazy, and then when thousands and then a million and 2 million said, yeah, we have an operation problem. They've been organ harvesting here. Those people didn't cross over. Those people stay here. Because what happened here, streets were empty and next thing's full of people. And then like one time, there was, I don't know, they came to snatch someone to go organ harvest them. And then they grabbed the person and started hit it with the gun on his head. By the time they look, it vanished. They're like, what the fuck? And then they look in the car. The person was in the car. What the fuck? And then they're like, yo, the door of the car didn't open. The person was in the back of the car. And then out of nowhere, they had 50 people surrounding them. And then one of them shut the gun. Pow, get the fuck out of here. I ain't playing. I'm a badass. I got a gun. Boom. Everybody vanished. He said, what the hell? Boom. Popped up 200 of them. You see? And they start screaming, y'all better leave us alone. Y'all better leave us alone. Boom. Popped up about 1,000. Boom. 10,000. Boom. They said it was so full of people that they knew it was over 10,000 people within that proximity. People on the balcony looking down said, oh shit, this is bad. This is really bad. So we have apparitioners. That's why amnesty can't be done. They need justice for them to move on. That's the real reason. They got to get justice for them to move on. So that's why I'm laughing. I'm like, where the whites moving to? Port-au-Prince? Oh, that's perfect. That's where they had all the organ harvest. That's perfect. Oh, they're gonna be living right next to it. They're gonna be doing what? They're gonna be driving around, and do they have any organs that belong to Haitians in their body? The 30,000 is hunkered down there like they're moving over there. Some things for to get active. As a matter of fact, they are getting active. Mm, that brings me some kind of joy. No amnesty, man. There needs to be justice for that, so those souls can move on. Thank you for the mess y'all created. We want to thank you for all this organ harvesting. We want to thank you for turning the country to narco state. We want to thank you for running them off. We want to thank you for the global humiliation. Thank you. Now get your ass off fucking terrain. Please like and comment. Bye.